Is it timed out?
Listen, I don't know if I
Fine.
know what you're all trying to do. You're all trying to stress me out so I'd make a decision faster and make the wrong move instead of be careful. Careful consideration of my turn that this deserves.
Well, Jen, while she's figuring that out, do you want to tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Jennifer Abele. For people that read my last name and go, huh? And I met Lindsey and Isaac 3 years ago, maybe.
I think
I think
so.
we met at Shucks, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And I have, in my spare time, am a game designer. The way I make money is I have a background in aerospace engineering, and so I'm a program manager for a defense contractor, and I have a game that I'm working on with Alan Girding's company, Tuesday Night Games, that should be coming out soon.
Very, very cool.
Are you allowed to say the name of the game?
Sure, it's called Tooth or Bear. And if you're like, that sounds familiar, it's because it's basically a play on.
Try to explain this ridiculous game while you make your turn.
Yeah,
It's really entertaining.
that's what I'm doing. It's basically it's a truth or dare game. But what if, truth or dare was fun? Activate this habitat by clicking on.
The fact that you're taking this game so seriously already, Jen, is really scary.
I
And by
know
the
what
way, Legends DM, you don't need to jump on Team Isaac so early, all right? Team Isaac is doing just fine.
Look, I
Team
lost.
Lindsey is floundering a lot more.
Thank you, Legends. I appreciate it because I lost way too many games to Lindsey this past weekend. So I'm ready to have a win, but something tells me that Jen is very likely to defeat us both.
My favorite part is that Jen is such a serious, competitive tournament level player, but then when she designed a game, she called it Tooth or Bear, which I believe is a spin-off of Truth or Dare.
It's literally Truth or Dare.
But with bears involved.
Well, the bears are just for pictures, and yeah, the game I designed is arguably I want this. Give me this. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very fluff, like the done. There's like points and stuff, but they don't matter. It's a social game for sure. And yeah, it's a truth or dare game that's nice. Which is really that's my design, I guess. Like where I come from in terms of designing a game is what are the mechanics, what are the things that I want to solve. And like the problem with Truth or Dare, I don't know, playing it in middle school is like, it's not a nice game and no one has fun doing it.
I would argue that I've had some really fun times playing Truth or Dare, but I don't know if they were fun for everyone involved.
Right.
I had a great time.
So yeah, like that was the whole thing was like, well, how do I solve it? And so same for like, I came up with like a little social deduction game, that, because the problem I always had with social deduction games is like the people who are the most outspoken sort of control where the game goes.
Yeah.
And so if you have people who are less, are more shy, more introverted. So I came up with a game where you could literally only talk to the people, like you have to all kind of sit in a circle, and you can only talk to the people on either side of you.
Nice.
And we played it a little bit online, and it works online. Whereas I think Lindsey, you, and probably just looking at like how this game, right, like Wingspan, it's sort of theme first, right? And it's like, hey, this is a gorgeous game. This is a beautiful theme here, right? How do you make a game about essentially birding?
Birding. I'm going out birding. That's great. I think that's actually what it's called. Like, I think the bird watchers slang, birding is a normal term. Which one of the cool things we found out over the stream is was it Chris was a bird watcher, Isaac? One of our guests was like a hardcore bird watcher, but they were also one of like the hardcore.
That's Brad Andres.
Yeah, that was Brad.
He left a shirt at my house that says, that's what I do. I watch birds and I know things. And I need to return it to him. But he loves bird watching.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, because he's one of my favorite game designers. So it's just like, odd
I'm
to
an
find out
idiot.
that
I can't do
he's
that.
a bird watcher. That's his other passion in life.
Let's see what Jen's up to on her table, if I can see it.
Legends DM says, I am tempted to be on Team Lindsey,
skip.
and you should be. But every time I see the name Isaac Vega, I pick Yay Dead of Winter, so
Yay.
Team Isaac. No. No.
I appreciate it. I love it. Alright, it's my turn. What am I going to do on this turn? Let's see. Alright.
We had to watch, I had to watch. We were talking to Backer Kit today, and the guy who was talking to us realized that Isaac was the designer of Dead of Winter in the middle of the call, and that I had to watch the nerd freak out happen live in front of me.
That's what I like. I like it.
Yeah, I know. That's what you like.
Isaac hasn't played any birds yet.
Oh yeah, I'm drawing some cards. I played one
thought
bird.
if I played a bird, I would get the ability.
Let's see. I like
Underneath. The
No,
bird.
you
That's
get the
not how it works.
ability when you activate it.
I have come to realize this.
So you play.
Slightly
But-
disappointed.
So you like every time now, because where did you put it? You put it in your yellow.
I put it in my
your
my
grassland?
water. I put it in the water.
Oh, you put it in their water. Okay. So now every time you draw bird cards, that is basically going to give you like an out, right? To tuck birds behind it. And every tuck card, so the whole theming behind this, right, is that the purple martin is a flocking bird. And so you're flocking.
I like that when you click on them, you can hear their bird call.
So cool. That is cool. I don't have food for this.
Well, then pick the
Just
food
so
action, Lindsay. It's very simple.
Disappointed. Oh wait,
Elizabeth Hargrave.
you know what? I will pick the
Very
food. There
simple.
isn't the food I want, so that was a bad idea.
No, as long as you don't take the food that I want, you'll be fine.
Just take enough so that we can re-roll it, because I don't like any of the food in there. Yeah.
I guess.
Remember, you can trade in 3 food for any one food you want.
I guess I'll take.
But I'm assuming you only have 3
bird
food
card.
since the game's just begun.
I'm gonna take this card.
Let's go spy on Isaac's board.
That's
And
fine on the
then-
board. Those are my secret birds.
A
They must stay
cerulean warbler. What? Bonus
Yes.
cards.
That's
I don't.
It's so
understand.
tiny. 20 centimeters.
But it can lift an entire hawk, which is what I put another bird, and put it in my nest.
I have no idea what just happened, but I felt really cool. I just like lost birds. I picked up new birds. There was some sort of chain reaction I don't understand.
That's fantastic.
This is only the second for people watching. This is only the second time I've played Wingspan.
Wait, did we
because it's all automatic. I don't learn the rules. Things just happen without anyone explaining things to me.
I still don't like any of that food.
Jen, we picked the exact same background.
Oh, the like picnic table
Yeah, that's so pretty.
with like, what are they eating?
I don't know.
Soup?
But, like, it's tea time and soup.
Salad.
Are those tea cups or is that soup?
I don't know. It looks like there's like chips and salsa somewhere on the
Yeah.
board.
That's a lot. Maybe it's just buckets of rice.
Yeah,
It does
not
look like
100% sure what's going on there.
Legend says yesterday they were in a stream and the discussion was on a horizontal or vertical for putting your board games on the shelf. And they were team horizontal. What are you, Isaac?
Oh my gosh. I'm thinking of going team horizontal, actually. I'm vertical right now, and I am just so tired of opening up boxes where everything is wrong. Everything just drifted over. I think I want to go to vertical, but I'm just too lazy right now. Horizontal. Horizontal. I think I'm going to go team horizontal. What about you, Lindsay? What do you feel?
I'm on team get as many board games to fit on my shelf because I have too many and I don't have room. So like I have like some like whatever combination of horizontal and vertical board games crams more into my shelf.
Looks like you have
That
quite a bit
is
in horizontal,
the team.
though, from what I can see behind you.
Those are the Billy bookshelves and they do better in horizontal. So it's like 4 horizontal, and then 2 vertical on the end. Usually fits nicely.
What about you,
But
Jen?
everyone's switching that new board.
So I used to be horizontal. But the problem is like when they're all stacked on top of each other, right? Then when you want to get the bottom one, then you got to take all of things off, get that one out, and then put them all back. Whereas if they're all vertical, then you can just, woo.
That is nice.
The problem is then you open the box and all the stuff is like
No, back.
all on top of each other. So I
They have good
understand.
inserts. They should make inserts for vertical games. That's
Yeah,
what
I understand the argument for both. I think the display actually looks prettier if they're vertical, because then it looks like a
can see that.
bookshelf with all the like spines.
It does look kind of prettier, but
But it
I do
messes up
agree.
your when you go to open it and all everything,
Yes.
all the components are just like.
we very
mashed
much,
up.
I don't know if people notice this, and I don't know if every game company does this, but whenever I've done art direction for most of the game boxes, I think since, has it been since Dead of Winter? Not since Dead of Winter. Probably since Starship Samurai, maybe. We've designed both options, so if people like to place their games vertical, there'll be a nice vertical display of the actual name and image and all that kind of stuff, and people like to place their games horizontal, they have horizontal versions of the game. We've done the same thing with Keystone to make sure that there's both options. Everything will look very aesthetically pleasing, whatever way you decide to put your games. But my preference is front box facing. I want to take up as much of your space as possible with any of
You
my
want to be the
games.
feature, like when
I
you
want to be the feature. All right. All of my games should be front facing. You should put a fancy hat on top of them, just to give them a little more flair.
What are you doing, Lindsay?
I wanted a piece
Let's
of food,
see.
and then I re-rolled the bird feeder because I was like, well, the chances of that food coming up are really high, and it didn't. And now I don't know what to do with my life.
So now
what
pick
to
one
do.
of those foods. You can replace 2 of something for 1 of something else.
I don't know how to pick one of the foods.
Howdy, Danky Dunk. What about
I
you?
think,
What about you? Do you want
isn't it?
to place your games horizontal or vertical?
I broke the game.
Oh, Lindsay broke the game. You guys can comment on that as well. And while
How do I take the food? Why is it asking me to play a bird card? I don't want to play a bird card.
So you have to
Um,
zoom up to your.
This has got to be thrilling television.
Oh,
You're-
it's which food did you take, Lindsay?
I didn't take any of the food.
Okay, well then,
I just re-rolled the food.
okay. Sure. Yeah, that's
and then
good.
pick one.
Pick one.
Oh, there we go. Thank God. I thought I didn't know what happened, but all right, and I can take a food. I'll take that food.
I have to ban a bot that's telling people to become famous again.
Yeah, that bot really, really likes our channel.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Like
Which I don't. It kind of implies that no one on our channel is famous.
Hey,
that makes
true.
me sad.
That is true. Everyone on our channel is famous.
Exactly.
You're all the best, and you're all number one in my eyes. And now I need to get rid of that.
Oh, jeez. That's not what I wanted to do.
That's right. Did you guys see that? I banned someone. And I'll do it again if you're a robot. You hear me, robots? I don't like you here. And I don't want you to come around in these parts. I'll make sure you get
I love weeks where we are really tired because things get really silly.
I'm gonna start role-playing this game. Alright, what are we doing? We're out here, we're bird watching. We're wrangling these birds and placing them in perfect rows.
I've seen a really big bird, which would imply that, like, I'm not really using my binoculars very well.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this beautiful bird. Oh, I can't play because I don't have enough eggs. I need eggs.
Is the first round of Wingspan always super sad?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and
you're not happening.
You're not gonna fill your board. Like the first round of Wingspan is like, get food. Wish that you had more food.
There you go. And
play a couple birds.
I need an egg. I don't even want an egg.
Where'd you put?
My cerulean warbler is gonna be a mommy.
Aww.
Unless you take those eggs.
Unless I destroy her eggs to allow another bird to become the dominant bird in the area.
Now. Can I? I can play this. All right. It's time. All right, cool. It's time for action here.
Whoa, it's happening.
Lindsay's gonna put it together, y'all.
I can't because I don't have enough eggs.
Yeah, well.
I need eggs.
You're gonna need to take an egg action.
Oh, I'll take an egg action.
See, like, this is what happens. It's like, according to Wingspan, it already answered the question. What came first? The fucking eggs.
Right? Oh, that was so disappointing. I was so excited for that combo, and nothing happened.
Oh, so everyone's laying eggs? I'll get on the lay eggs trend.
I'm sorry, I'm too tired to be
not what I wanted to do.
Family friendly, y'all.
Yeah, well, also, we're not on All Shucks anymore, so when we're on All Shucks, we have to follow the All Shucks rules, which is fair, because there's a lot of kids that love All Shucks.
Often.
Isaac broke like at least 3 times.
We were not on their channel, alright? We were on our channel.
No, but we were being
We were on our channel, being streamed through their channel.
Yeah, but now you're on.
We got a lovely thank you email.
We did.
So
how do I
not get caught?
Nothing
we
wrong.
didn't get caught. We did wrong things.
I picked the wrong thing. I don't want to activate this one.
I think you can hit back up in the like left bottom corner, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, got it.
But most importantly, this is our channel again, so I don't give a fuck.
Lindsay,
I just don't.
Lindsay, you put that White Claw down.
You're lucky it's not White Claw right out. Although I did really bond. Was it Monique that did the White Claw? Or one of our guests loved White Claw, and I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh, it was either Monique or Crystal.
It wasn't Monique.
It was Crystal.
I think it was Crystal. It was Crystal. She had a White Claw emoji.
Wow, that's serious dedication.
I know.
To
she talked about like the white
2019
rage.
Trend.
I know, the white rage claw. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm ready for white rage claw. Yeah. Like, I can't. I don't know what it's called, but like I'm just not ready for it. Just
we had like a little New Year's Eve party when 2019 turned into 2020, and yeah, a friend of ours brought a case of White Claw, and he was like, well, this is what all the kids are doing, and I feel like before 2019's over, we should at least try that trend. All
How
right,
did it live up to your
Naturalist
expectations?
George
It was terrible.
Steller saw this bird on a Russian exploration to Alaska in
Oh, I love it.
1741.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this here. This
Did
is
you
what
all
I've
hear
done.
that? Did you hear the information about the Stellar J audience? Because there's going to be a test at the end of this, and I want you guys to know all of the information about each bird that is on my board.
Where'd you put a Stellar J? I can tell you from experience that they're jerks. I grew up in the woods in Colorado in a log cabin, and we had a whole bunch of Stellar Jays, and oh my god, they were squawking jerks. Yeah.
Why didn't this bird teleport to another habitat when activated?
You have to do it yourself.
Wait, it says if this bird is to the right of all other birds in its habitat, move it to another habitat. How can it be activated? Like, doesn't it only activate if another bird's next to it? Or does it activate when I just take the action?
It activates when you take the action. Because it's a brown ability, right?
Yeah. Alright, that's why none of my combos are going off.
There
I'm
you
so
go.
confused.
So brown
Sorry.
abilities activate when you take the action. Pink abilities or reddish or whatever color you want to call that color. Those abilities activate in between players' turns, as it says. And then what's the other ability type, Jen? There's one more, isn't there? On play?
There's pink, brown, and white.
Yeah, the on play ones.
Yeah, when played.
There you go.
Okay, I'm seeing it now.
It's all coming together. Lindsay's starting to get more information on this game, which scares me. It's like
You should be scared. Legends, what 2 games are you playing that are going to be new this weekend?
Ooh.
I want to know.
Yes, I want to know
Inquiring
too.
minds need to know.
I am meeting up with a friend that I have not sat in the same room with since before the pandemic this weekend, and I'm actually going to play a game with him, and I'm very, very excited to do so. So we need suggestions, because I forgot how to even do this anymore in person. The first thing I'm going to do when I get in front of him is log in.
Put your headphones on.
It's like, this is not working anymore. What's going on?
Oh wow, I just got a lot of since last Friday they played Marvel X-Men, Mutant Insurrection, Via Magica, Monster Expedition, and Quarantine Haircuts. Which I'd like to know about quarantine haircuts.
I like it. I haven't heard of Monster Expedition. I want to know more. Sounds cool.
I haven't heard of that either.
Let me see. I guess I can take any of this because I don't really need
Whose
anything
turn is it?
specific.
Not my turn. I
You know what?
could
I'm
really
gonna go back
use
because I
food
don't
with
know
you
what I'm
guys.
selecting because I need an actual bird first.
Need resources.
Did either of you actually look up the Google Earth fly-through of Black Canyon of the Gunnison?
No.
It's awesome.
I can guarantee that probably didn't happen. I'm so sorry.
I'm wildly disappointed in both of you. I'm hanging up.
You
right
should
now.
be. I'm disappointed in myself all the time. It
Uh,
would be cool to have
no,
a
I'll see if
friend.
I can find the link and send it to you because it's awesome.
That would be cool. I would appreciate that. Ooh, they're gonna play either Isle of Cats. I tried Isle of Cats and I really liked it. Adventure Tactics, Dominates, Tower Bonfire, Nemo Rising, and Paladins. What's Paladins? Is that, I know
it's a
the
video
video game. Yeah, I was gonna say I know the video game Paladins.
But it's on his shelf. So, Paladins is part of that series of games. It's like those like cool. I don't know if it's cool, like drawn men all staring straight at you. That's so many covers. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't describe things.
You know those cool drawn men? Cool one.
You know, the ones that are cool. Paladins.
This Black Skimmer is too big of a boy for me to want.
Here we go. Paladins of the West Kingdom. You guys not heard of that one? That's what it's called. Mm-mm. That's a full name. It is invaders are coming from everywhere. Keep faith and defend your homeland. It's from Renegade Games, and it's a strategy game. So I've never played any that are part of this series, and I want to. But yeah, it's just 3 dudes staring at you and a whole bunch of horses.
Ooh. I'm gonna move this here. Look at this. Watch this. Bam. Moved a card.
You should teach him Ashes, Legends. You should definitely teach him Ashes.
Oh, the Lincoln Sparrow. That's such a cute bird.
Not anymore.
Until it attacks.
Wow. Oh, I got like a dangerous bird. That's... I don't know how I feel about trading in my innocent bird for that really dangerous one.
That's my setup. This is Jen's. You have the Great Egret and the Black Tern.
Yeah, I want to see some other birds here.
Black Tern is interesting.
You going for
Let
food?
me see. And Lindsay has the Lincoln Sparrow and the Purple Martin. Don't like any of those. Don't appreciate any of them. Not as good as my birds, I'll tell you that.
I need a mouse? I guess a mouse is cool.
Oh no. I'm breaking up my all bluebirds setup by playing a non-blue bird.
I need a mouse and a fish. And a slug and a cherry and some grain. If I got
Alright,
all of
Lindsay.
those,
Alright,
I
you
would
need to
be
settle down.
fine.
The birds are going to take out this ecosystem by eating everything that's available.
Well, we're shoving it all in bird feeders for some reason. We thought it was a great idea to take all the mice and shove it into a bird feeder.
I'm going to get a bird feeder and just stuff a bunch of fish in it, and we'll see how that works. The mice will come on their own.
Slugs? Like, I have a bird feeder, and slugs would not be. The birds have enough trouble getting the bird seed out of the bird feeder. If there's a slug in there, I can't imagine the difficulties they would experience.
Legends, I'm glad that you know me so well, and still play more Ashes. Play more Ashes.
You don't have to do everything Isaac tells you, Legends.
Ooh.
You're gonna learn that he's not the coolest kid in school.
You're gonna play Tidal Blades? I want you to come to my place and teach me Tidal Blades.
You know how to play Tidal Blades.
It's been too long.
The designer taught it to us.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. I don't remember anything that happened before the pandemic, Lindsay. Nothing. Nothing. It's all fake. It's all down. Oh my god, I'm not gonna spread conspiracy theories on it. Everything that happened before the pandemic happens. Alright?
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah, let's not spread that any further.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
This is... I don't know if I want to gain a lot of mice, because they come with violent birds, and I don't want a lot of violent birds in my party.
Your birds.
That's what's going through my head right now, by the way.
Like, I love how you describe these birds as violent. Like, they're just birds of prey. They just eat stuff. They're not implicitly violent.
Just really feeling threatened by the birds in my hand right now.
I don't have enough food to play that. Oh, jeez.
Oh, and Tidal Blades. That's a game I don't have that I really want. You even got, like, the squishy, smelly bits and pieces on that game, Isaac. I was so jealous.
Yeah, I got all the stuff.
Yeah, you got, like, the whole thing.
Wait, there's smelly ones? I don't remember.
Yeah, like, some of the tokens were, like, scented or something.
They
Or they
were?
were, they were supposed to be. Did you open your copy yet?
They're squishy. I squash them, but I don't remember.
I thought that some of them were supposed to, like... Did you smell them? I thought they were supposed to, like, smell fruity.
I don't usually just grab on my tokens and just go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. like that's
My
just not what I
addition to
do.
board games has taught me anything. It's smelling everything in the box when
I
you
think
open
we
it.
need to avoid that tendency, especially in a post-COVID world. Let's keep our mouths and noses and eyes away from all tokens. From now on, no one should be smelling tokens, as the CDC has said.
The CDC specifically was like, listen, board gamers, you gotta stop smelling and shoving your face into board game boxes.
Please stop this.
You are spreading a disease.
Why did you guys not choose all of these items from the bird feeder that I don't want? It's not great. Oh.
Ooh, legend calls the nest bowl, egg, sticks, and woodpecker, which I think is pretty much lines up to what we do too. I know sticks is what we call that one. Those are just eggs. And then tree. I think the only one that's different is tree hole. Instead of woodpecker, we just call it tree hole.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna.
Who's the puffin?
Me.
Isaac.
Isaac,
I'm taking
you are
it.
thinking
I'm taking.
too long.
I
And
didn't know
it's-
I had a second ability, and then I got all caught up on this token smelling kick. And now it's your turn. You can go ahead and do whatever you're gonna do with your birds, you weirdo.
Oh, do I want to do that? That would be cool. I would have a lot of food then. I can't feed this bird.
Did you guys already name all the different types of nests?
Yeah, that's what we were just doing.
What'd you end up? What was the consensus? Because I have no idea. I like bowl,
It was
eggs,
tree hole.
sticks, and woodpecker.
Yeah, the only one I had a problem with is that woodpecker should be tree hole.
Tree hole.
That was the only problem I had. Other than that, it's glorious.
Yeah, I agree with Legend. Star is the best nest, and if there was a bird that built their nest in perfect stars, I would absolutely love that bird.
I'm sure there is.
But since no bird does, they're all on the naughty list.
Yes. This is what I want.
Wait, what's Jen doing over here? She's
I know, it
sounding
scares
very
me.
confident.
No, I
Ooh.
just like it when you guys leave me food that's
Titmouse.
not garbage. Oh, titmouse. I
Do
love birds with the name tit in them.
I
There's
know.
so many.
There's so
There's-
many.
I don't
know
know why
why.
there's so many.
But there's so many tits and cocks and all sorts of words like that in the bird genre.
Yeah, it's like whatever bird scientists there are, like,
They had a good sense of
Um,
humor.
yeah, for sure.
Chime in and let us know, what were you thinking?
Someone answer for their decisions.
Actually, I'm going to take this one.
I need. Ooh, I have a fish. I need another fish.
Yes.
Wow, you guys are just rolling no fish.
Dude, there was 3 fish in there earlier.
I don't know
No.
why there's not fish in the bird feeder now. That seems really rude.
I'm just saying, like, plan
Just
ahead.
throw some kippers in there a little bit or something.
We all got 0. I hope you.
Oh,
all
wait,
feel
is it
good
over?
about it. The first round is over. It's on to the next one. Ha ha.
But I was gonna do stuff.
Oh, you're not allowed to do stuff in this game. You're allowed to think about it and feel like you're going to, but in this game, no.
Alright, stickness. Wait, I got a point? What is this point that I have?
Oh, this is ridiculous. You have 1 egg and a stick nest. That's what your point's for. And then you have 2 birds
Oh.
in water. And I only have 1 bird in water because
I
I
have-
switched it.
Okay, I got it. I got 1 egg.
Is it my turn? Oh no, the round order
Yeah.
changes. That's ridiculous.
That's right.
Oh, it's so frustrating. It was about to be my turn.
You can do it.
Alright, cool.
See?
Cool.
What do you think of the
Is that the
digital
lazy?
version, Jen?
It's taking some getting used to. It's gorgeous.
Mhm.
I don't like that I can't see my whole board at the same time.
Well, you can if you click on the little, brown spot button all the way
Oh.
in the corner.
Oh, That's
If you
intimidating.
do that, you can hit that button and see everything at once.
Oh, that's like way better.
Yeah.
I should.
And then I can
just
see
do
this
weekend.
greater prairie chicken. I would love to see one of those in real life.
A greater prairie chicken.
They do that like warble thing. Looks freaking cool.
That would be a
Oh
cool.
yeah, they have that.
Freaking cool.
Alright.
All right, I've been waiting to play this one, and I'm pretty excited about it.
So Legend says that they have played Wingspan on my Switch for over 50 times since it came out at the end of December, and it's like, dang.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
are better
lot
at
of
this game than
times.
me.
They can play the game in 15 minutes by themselves.
Do you think Dead of Winter could ever be digitalized?
Lindsay, don't say words that are longer than 7 letters right now.
Like, do you think it would work? It's such a social game. I don't know how you translate it. It would be weird to play with strangers too. Like, I feel like that's a weird game to play with.
It's very social, so I would say it's harder to translate. But it's been offered a couple times, but never picked up on. So I don't know. Maybe someone will. Maybe someone will one day.
Dang, that's freaking cool.
Fantasy Flight, it's on you. Get to it.
It's
Get
on
to
you,
it.
Fantasy
It's
Flight.
yours now. It's yours.
Do I want this one? Do I want that one?
You can do it, Jen.
All right, I'm gonna pick that one.
You can pick the right bird. And if you don't, all the birds will die. Oh, I guess I get to choose a bird for some
Yeah,
reason.
so I played a card. I played the American Oyster Catcher. And the American Oyster Catcher, like, each player gets to select one of the cards that I draw, and then whatever you guys don't pick, I get the leftovers.
Cool.
So choose
Oh, cool.
wisely.
I want to pick the exact card you need. That's like the ruthless tactician that I am.
Yeah. Well, because obviously my strategy's super obvious, right? Just only play birds in the water. Nowhere else.
I don't need this one's just ridiculous. And this is my
Yeah.
favorite bird, so I'll take that one.
What's your favorite bird?
The red-winged blackbird.
Why is that
We
your
have
favorite
them-
bird?
Just because they're here. When I moved here, it was a bird I'd never seen before, and they're everywhere. They're also the first birds to migrate up north in the springtime. So when I see them, I know that it's not going to snow much more. And it's cool. It's like different from where I grew up.
Ooh, you
Very
guys left me the
iconic.
whooping crane. That bird is
Yeah,
like
enjoy that.
serious business.
I regret it already.
Too intimidated by the whooping crane.
I can't blame you. It's a big old bird.
I chose the white-breasted nuthatch. That's what I chose.
Right? They have such good names.
They
Ah.
do. Alright, so I'm going to play you, Mr. Horned Lark. And you're going to live right here. And you're going to eat this food.
Horned lark. Horned larks form large nomadic
And it's gonna be
flocks,
great.
mixing with other bird
Eh.
species.
I don't overpromise.
All right. This is it. We're going to put that evil bird in the forest. All
So-
right, evil bird. You're
So
good.
Legend says they got voted out once in Dead of Winter because they told them that it was the only way for some of them to win. That's why you don't share too much information. Dead of Winter. Everybody wants to survive, and if you're a problem, you're out. You're out.
I once had a person who was like, the person was a really aggressive game player, so this isn't as mean as it sounds, but they were arguing about how to vote people out, and I finally went, here, I'll show you. I vote to kick you out. And everyone agreed. Everybody kicked. They were like so angry.
They're like, whoa,
Um,
Lindsay.
I am a ruthless Dead of Winter player. Also, we were gonna die if they stayed in the party.
The first time I played Dead of Winter, we like screwed up and we had 2 evil players. So
Nice.
we got to the end and both of us were like, we win. They were like, oh shoot, that wasn't how that was supposed to happen.
I love that game. So many great arguments and
White-breasted
ruin friendships.
nuthatch. Nuthatches cache
which is really all I
seeds
want to
for
do
winter
when
in the
I
bark
like
of a
play
tree.
games is just ruin my friendships and have hilarious arguments with people about things that are in the scheme of life not as important.
Where you're like, oh, but this is supposed to just be a game. This is supposed to be fun. No, I'm gonna take it dead serious. If you mess up my bird placing, never talk to you again.
So, DeWall, this is the version of Wingspan where you click on this little diamond down here where it has all the little brown patches on it. You can go ahead and change it to a different format, which is kind of more traditional to the standard game. But like you can go back to we can go back to the animated birds if you miss them.
Yeah. Oh, of course they want to go back to the animated birds.
Well, you know what?
Who wants to see the boring leather birds?
He didn't know. All right, that he asked a question. He didn't say that he missed the birds. All right, but
it was implied.
It was implied. It was implied. There are the pretty birds. He's happy now.
What do I want
good.
out of... Ooh.
But,
that doesn't help me at all.
This is Lindsay's bird store. I mean, not store. I mean, area.
This is my bird store.
This is Lindsay's bird store. She has a
super evil Mississippi kite.
Yeah, that
a vicious, blooded, red-eyed Mississippi kite who has looked like it wanted to murder me the entire time it was in my hand. So
she has
we
a purple
got it out of there.
She doesn't have many birds. Her business is failing.
Or it's really good.
look like a Lincoln Sparrow's doing all right. I have a horned lark right over here, and I got a cerulean. Ooh, I love that word, cerulean. Wait, I'm saying it wrong. Oh, it's my turn. I can't speak anymore.
Cerulean.
I need to draw some cards.
Oh, you are like in the food.
Yeah,
right, what is other people doing?
Food, but I need to get some cards in order to do anything.
That's not. What do you?
Ooh,
I can't. Isaac, you changed your avatar. Now I can't tell who's you anymore.
Don't you worry about it. I have this.
Oh, you're getting aggressive with the food. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Tell you what, you're not going for though. Any of the objectives for rounds.
Nope.
You're not going for any.
I was like, you
not
know what?
That.
You know what? It's not necessary anymore. I'm just gonna keep playing birds, and I'm just gonna keep going for it.
Oh, I need pigs. Oh, I've got.
That's very interesting. That's a very interesting power, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose it and not think about it anymore.
Whoa! The horned lark can lay 4 eggs.
That's right.
Whoa!
It's a very sexually active bird.
How big is the horned lark?
Very fertile. Very fertile bird.
All right, we're gonna do this. Ooh, and
lots of
I
babies.
put a bird underneath it, which I guess is cool. Sure.
See what Lindsay's doing. Oh my god.
Take this bird. Take this bird then.
Oh, her Lincoln Sparrow can't even, looks like it's gonna fall right off that rock. It doesn't know what it's doing.
They're so tiny. 20 centimeters.
20 centimeters. How can they even fly?
Oh, right. It doesn't activate when I play a card. It activates when I use the ability.
Legends, right. I hope your lunch hour is amazing, and I hope you don't eat too much bird. Because, these little guys would appreciate you not eating bird today.
Play a bush tit here.
One of those sweet, sweet bush tits.
Out in the wild. Bird people.
Let's see what's going on in Jen's store over here.
At Joe's.
Sweet bird store.
Oh. I need more food. Why do I need so much food all the time?
I don't know, Lindsay.
How much do these birds eat?
Stop eating
None of these birds can fend for themselves at all.
Maybe you should stop feeding them all random things. Oh, it's my turn again. Oh, my cannon shot.
You get an hour lunch? That's pretty sweet.
Alrighty, so I have some stuff. I have some food. I need some stuff. Let's see, I don't have enough food for this. But let's see what's there. Well, that's unfortunate. I think I'm going to gain some eggs, because I feel like I'm going to be in a weird situation very soon. No, I need more cards. I'm going to need another card. all these cards are not what I want and make me very, very sad.
I need so many things. Although 3 eggs is not bad. I could live with that.
I'll do. Alright, you guys' turn. Oh, Lindsey finally increased her showing here with a black skimmer. This bird has a serious underbite.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. It really does.
It seriously needs to see the dentist, like Jen mentioned earlier. Many of us do, since the pandemic has prevented that normal service that we should all be keeping up with.
Ooh. Yeah, it will.
And also, because healthcare in this country is terrible.
It is terrible. I agree.
Like, my job is fine. It pays for stuff, but also healthcare.
Yes. I would love not to have to pay so much for healthcare.
Yeah, it would be sweet.
That would be fantastic.
What do we got? We got 3 turns. Let's go ahead and lay some eggs.
Y'all in the chat, what's your favorite bird? If you all can tell me your favorite bird and what best hat would be appropriate for your bird, that would be great. I would like.
Yeah,
to know,
it's on this hat kick. So
I would like
just
hats
feed
on
it.
things. Let's put hats on birds and let's figure out which bird and what hat is the best bird hat combo. Lindsey, do you have any suggestions?
I mean, obviously, top hats are very popular amongst the bird populations. We've seen a lot of birds through the days, or through the years, and decades, in top hats. And strangely, tuxedos.
Yeah,
as well.
Scrooge McDuck being probably one of the most famous.
Yeah.
Top hat wearing.
A natural. You don't see a lot of like berets on birds, but I feel like a pigeon and a beret would be pretty sweet.
What is the hat that Darkwing Duck wears? What is that?
It's a fedora.
A fedora,
Yeah.
Excellent.
Belted kingfisher.
Oh, I forgot about
Mostly, I
Darkwing
feel
Duck.
like
Go up
ducks
6
probably
feet into
wear
a
more
riverbed
hats than
and
any other
slopes to
type of
shed
bird.
water.
That is probably true. It seems like it's appropriate for them.
Yeah.
They have a good build. Good build for hats.
Good build for hats.
Ooh, kingfisher. We saw a kingfisher actually like catch a fish when we were in Singapore. It was awesome.
Ooh, nice.
It wasn't a belted kingfisher because it was a Singapore kingfisher. I don't know what kind it was called. Coolest bird I've ever seen in real life. It was still in a zoo, but like I saw it. Is the oh no, I've lost it. It's a dinosaur bird. It's huge. It's black. It's got a big crest on its head.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
It lives in Australia.
Are
Cassowary.
you sure you didn't just see a dinosaur?
Are you with the,
Like a giant
were you
red
at the
crest
Jurassic
on its
Park
head?
theme
Look it
park?
up. Look up a cassowary. It's a dinosaur. Faux show.
I think
No lies.
the coolest bird I've seen is probably just a flamingo. that's probably it. And no, it wasn't made of plastic. It was a real one.
I can't play this bird in the forest. My entire combo is dumb now. Oh, my thing.
Legend says I was in another
Oh.
stream earlier, and they said they enjoyed Rose Gauntlet this past week. I just shook my head in agreement. Aw, which
That is
stream?
really nice.
Which stream, Legends? I want to track them down and tell them something nice. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Don't you worry. I want to know. Hopefully, I hope I'm following them, so they're having a good time. But it was such a fun weekend having all those
It
streamers on
was.
this weekend. It was so cool. Got to know so many cool people. I just can't wait till we can see some human beings in person.
I know.
I got mistaken with that Bush Tits name real quick and kind of blurred some of the words, and I was like, "What is that bird's name?" Oh, dyslexia! The tricks you play on me. You can do this, Jen. I have faith in you.
I know.
Well-
I have this issue where like I want that, but I also want that, so I'm gonna take that.
That's what the good games do. They give you these sweet, sweet decisions, and then you don't know what to do, and then you cry a lot about it later.
This game does make me cry about it later.
Not much of a cry, but yeah.
Well, that's what you thought until now.
until I started
Until
playing
Wingspan with us.
Wingspan with
Yeah.
you. Let's get rid of this one.
I need enjoy your lunch, Legends, and thank you so much.
Yay! Have a great lunch. Please don't eat bird. All you're allowed to have is berries, fish, slug, and rat, and grain.
Just they're gone, Isaac.
Come back!
That's that. Just
Telling you
drove
what's
them away.
appropriate.
I'm trying to figure out what to eat. I'm doing like we set up a little projector screen outside so we can kind of have friends sometimes. Especially since like most of us are vaccinated now, or
Yeah.
really close to like their second shot being fully inoculated. We're trying to figure out what to eat. We're gonna be watching Purple Rain. Trying to think of what food would go really well with Purple Rain that people can eat while outside and also at a distance while they yell at each other.
Burritos. So
Is that
the
really
answer-
like a food that pairs well with Purple Rain?
It's a food that pairs well with everything because
Is
it's compact.
It's like
You're gonna be
it's like
outside.
Prince
You don't
in
need-
Minnesota.
You don't need plates. You don't need utensils. It's
I
the
mean,
best
that's
food.
all true. It's true.
I mean, anytime anyone asks me like, "Hey, what should we eat?" Burritos. It's
Burritos.
always gonna be my answer because it's delicious and it travels well.
I believe you. All right, we're gonna do this.
I had some really good breakfast burritos earlier this week. Very
They have-
happy with them.
Do they have potatoes in them?
Yes.
Nice.
Potatoes, chorizo, cheese, cilantro, and a great Valencia hot sauce. Very good. Very, very good.
You are
But-
speaking my language, friend.
But oh my gosh, there's one breakfast burrito at this place called Nick's that I had in Orange County that is so good that every time I have a breakfast burrito, I still compare it to that burrito, and I'm always just a little bit disappointed. Even though
Never
it's
quite
great,
the same.
it's never quite the same. I don't know how they did it, but everything was so like dense and compact, yet perfectly airy and light and soft. It was like the best of both worlds, and cheesy and delicious. I don't know what they did, but they did it perfectly.
You're making me hungry right now. Let's go off the food.
Let's all eat burritos.
So I don't have any of that delicious food waiting for me
Tuck
when this
a
is
card
over.
From your hands. Let's see. Tuck a card from your hands.
Well, and I'm spoiled. Like, there's a taco truck 5-minute walk from here. Not even.
I
That's-
cannot wait to visit you. I'm
Come
so
visit me.
excited. I'm
Come
so excited.
visit.
I just need to be allowed on a plane. As soon as they allow me on planes again, I'm there.
Yeah, the apartment in the basement's all set up.
I'm so excited. You got a house, right? Like, did you buy the house?
Yes, we own this house.
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
Congrats.
And it's massive. And there's a full apartment in the. I keep saying basement, but it's like garden level because we're fancy. So yeah, I have 2 kitchens. I have 2 washers and
Ooh.
dryers. I have because the apartment's fully set up.
Yeah, I'll definitely visit. You got your, I mean, not that you got your house really fast or easily, but I was really impressed because you're like, we're thinking about moving. We think it'd be awesome. And then the next time I talked to you, you're like, we got a house and we moved. And I'm like, You got a dog, and I'm like, oh my god, am I like skipping time right now? Like,
We definitely went a while. We went like 3 months.
I think it's just
in
the
between.
pandemic like warping my sense of time, so it seems really fast. But it's
Well, you
because
also,
nothing
like,
happened.
You went from, oh, I'm trying to get Labyrinthos out to, oh, I'm starting a company.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like I was the only one having stuff going on.
That's true, yeah. I remember you messaged me. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I started a company and things got really out of control after that.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm partially to blame.
We're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We don't need you, Bells Vero. We don't. So we're gonna do this ability. We're gonna re-roll.
So I know that my avatar is a great horned owl, but my favorite owl is the Eurasian eagle owl.
Legends, it looks like you got treated very well with that burrito. Oh, I love burritos. They're so good.
I'm always happy to talk about them.
I told Lindsey, and I think the entire stream last time we were on and we were talking about food wrapped in dough, that my favorite food is food wrapped in dough because it qualifies for so many things. Pretty much every nation has a food wrapped in dough.
It's true. It's the universal strategy when dealing with food. It's wrap it in some sort of dough.
And I want it all. Dumplings, burritos.
Right.
So good.
Food. I'm wasting
Birds.
so many turns just trying to get some
Birds.
food going.
Oh no, eggs in grasslands. Which is gonna be real hard when I have 0
What engines do other
birds
people have going
living
on?
in my
I
grasslands.
think I'm going to go ahead and play this bird right here. Oh wait, I don't have any eggs, so fuck that idea.
That bird doesn't live there either,
I need eggs.
but it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
I don't want to be on this. All right, so you got
You
a
can still
kingfisher,
raise
you got a
eggs.
lark,
Don't skip.
you've got some
Don't
sort
skip.
of food thing going.
Egg here, egg here. Cool. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. We got eggs. We got some eggs being laid. Oh, shoot. I could have gotten an additional egg. Oh well. Oh well.
I'm gonna need some. All right, we got this. We got this.
You can do it, Lindsay.
We're gonna do this.
At least I believe you can. I don't know what
Thank you.
Jen's thinking.
I'm just looking at all her tuck cards.
My bird's abilities don't do cool things. Do
I'm
cool
just
things,
going,
bird.
I'm just going for too many birds. That's my goal.
Oh yeah, it's way more fun to play birds than do any of the strategy stuff. It's like just get the resources to play the birds. That's the more fun part of this game. Actually, like trying to win the game.
I really should have
Not
paid
nearly
more
as
attention.
Says the person who like got 5 points last round.
Well,
You're not like lulling me into a false sense of security, Jen.
I
I am
did
incredibly threatened.
intentionally lay eggs for my last turn in order to get those 5 points.
I am
Speaking
building
of
the
eggs,
nest that I need. I am
Lindsay, what's your favorite way to have eggs?
I like them just over easy, barely cooked. That's the way to do it. That's how they teach in culinary school. If there's color on that egg, then you failed. And you gotta make another egg.
Over easy, barely cooked, with some runny white yolk.
Yeah, they're like just barely set.
I
You know, it shouldn't be
I
clear,
can't do that.
but like just clear. Or I mean just not clear, like just a little bit white.
I like the white cooked, but oh well, I guess I like. But no, my favorite's scrambled. I definitely love a nice, fluffy, buttery scrambled eggs. What about you,
Good
Jen?
scrambled eggs. Puff.
I generally don't like eggs. Haven't since I was a child.
This is a bird game.
I will eat. Yeah, and you're talking about eating basically like chicken menstruations.
Oh, that's true.
Listen, they're not gonna use it. Just saying.
No, I could never get into them. I will eat them scrambled with like a ton of vegetables and a ton of cheese. But it's not my favorite. And I'll eat a quiche though. I like a quiche. That's basically
I do like quiche.
cheese pie.
Cheese pie.
So eggs in things. But just yeah, it
It's good that you like eggs in things, because like 60% of things have eggs in it. So that was a solid choice as a child for you to decide that was good.
Yeah, it was my mom eventually just like gave up. I'd just be like, can I just have like toast, jam,
wooded areas.
cereal? Like I'm very American in my breakfast choices. I'm all about like the sweets.
I am out of all of my toast. I need to go get more bread.
All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Yep. And we're gonna spend an egg.
What's your favorite breakfast food in general?
Spend this egg.
Jen? I want to know.
That's a tough one. So like for Christmas, I always do buttermilk waffles from scratch with strawberries and whipped cream.
Ooh,
And that's
that
a good one.
Choice.
But like if I could get like a warm cinnamon roll. We have a bakery, like same like caddy corner from the taco truck.
Oh.
Yeah, we were able to get up the first night that we stayed here in our house. We were able to get up and walk over and have like hot cinnamon rolls in less than 5 minutes, and it was like we made the right choice on this house.
I am very, very jealous.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have any carts, so I should get some carts. What? That bird's so freaking expensive.
When is the last time I had a cinnamon roll? I feel like it's been forever. I really want one now.
Ooh, nice.
I think
That's a
We
pretty
want
bird.
eggs in the desert. No, this is a field, not a desert. I'm playing Keystone too much. Everything is just a desert now all the time.
Legends is saying Team Isaac again, Lindsay, just to mock you.
All right, the player with the fewest water birds gets to draw a card.
Me?
Is that you? Do you have the fewest water birds?
I might.
You get to draw a card. Because I'm a nice lady.
Thank you for being such a nice lady. I'm gonna.
I have nothing to say to this. I don't necessarily agree.
How
I don't
dare
think
you.
this is true. How dare
She's a
you?
very nice lady.
I invited her on, and she is betraying me over and over.
Look, she's just following the will of the chat, Lindsay.
No.
It's not her fault. She's just trying to be a good guest. Give the people what they want. Alright, I gotta make the birds active again, or we're gonna get David in here angry.
Isaac, do you still have your Digimon tournament after this stream?
I do. If we could do a hard cutoff at 6:30, that would be great. So everybody, hurry up and get these birds on the fields, so I can play some Digimon cards and lose. So
were you able to test out your deck today at any point?
I was able to play during lunch one game against a proxy deck that I thought would be a prevalent meta deck. And that deck destroyed our strategy. So I don't think we're gonna win. At all. But it's for the experience. Fully vaccinated. These people, they've put together this tournament in a really, really very well done way, and I'm super excited to support them and experience a tournament in a very safe environment. And it's probably only going to be like a few people, but yeah, I'm excited about it. I haven't done anything like this in so long. I'm just excited to play some games with people other than my partner. Nothing against my partner, he's great. but it'd be nice, to give it a try.
It would be nice. Let's see. What was the proxy deck that destroyed you?
It's like a yellow-red deck.
Is it the
It's very controllable.
Shine Greymon deck?
No Shine Greymon. It's like taking a new approach on it.
So excited
But it's
to
very,
crush
very
you.
cool. It's very recovery and destruction heavy, so it destroys everything on your fields and then also recovers its security. So it's just devastating. Sorry, Jen, we're gonna get to deep Digimon talk.
No, I've been there. I at one point, Nick and I had a podcast on literally the tournament style play for Imperial Assault, Star Wars Imperial Assault.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we did 10 episodes or something. So
Did you guys go to the World Championships?
We didn't
one
go to
point?
the World Championship. We went to the North American Championships.
You guys were really good. I remember that distinctly.
we were pretty good. But we got to the point where we couldn't practice with each other because we would get so angry.
Nice.
Just losing to one another. We'd be like, all right, I have to walk away from this. Can't look you in the face right now because I hate it. Punch your face right now.
You can do it, Jen. I believe in you.
I know, you do, but
We got
Is there
14 minutes till my
some
Digimon tournament, y'all.
What is there a promo or anything?
I don't know.
Or do they they probably
They said they
patch
have
enough
tournament
players
boxes
together.
on their Discord, so
Cool.
I
This store doesn't have
assume,
anything.
but I don't know what kind of setup or prize support. I'm just gonna go there, give them $10, and lose the game. That's what I want to
Yeah.
do.
Well,
the
that's what the
experience I wanna
promos are
have.
for because 99% of everyone just shows up, gives their $10, and loses.
that's the experience I want.
That's the only experience
Yeah.
I've had.
I'm gonna play this sweet little baby bird here, and that little baby bird. Oh no, I'm not gonna change it.
I just said they played a ton of Magic the Gathering, WoW, Star Wars Destiny, and some Keyforge. I've only played Magic the Gathering. I guess in WoW.
It's like the
That's
word
what
for
it is.
spin egg. Oh.
Northern
Keyforge, I love the
Mockingbird.
idea
A male
of.
mockingbird may learn around
I haven't
two
tried it.
different
I've yet to
songs
play a
throughout
game
its
of it.
length.
I've never played it because it's you could unwrap garbage, right?
Mhm.
Because it's all there's no way to balance it.
Let's see how many. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna. Okay, all right.
This.
What do we got? 3 turns left. Oof.
Yep, you can do this.
Do I want to move the sparrow? Sure. Let's move the sparrow.
Oh, the wood duck is so pretty.
Lindsay, you have to hurry up, or David's gonna.
I've got all the effects of chaining. I'm chaining.
David's gonna bust in here and throw a deck in my face, and then drag me out into a car, and then drive me. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
give me that mountain chickadee. Sweet.
Sweet. Legends, you need to try Digimon. Everybody does. I want the game to last forever. For
It needs to last more than just more. It just needs to last more.
I love the IP, and the art is stellar, and the game is fun. I can't ask for more.
You
I can't
can't.
ask for more.
You literally can't.
The cards are super pretty. They're so pretty. What makes me angry is when a card is so pretty, but I can't put it in my deck. I just don't know how to make it work. I don't
Take
know
your
why.
time, Lindsay. I want to see them drag Isaac out. I would too. Like to see David drag you out.
Yeah, I think that'd be a little tough on him.
I think it'd be really hard.
Big
on
boy.
him. Like I'd like him to like come in and I'll be like, all right, let's see what you got. Take Isaac somewhere he doesn't want to go. I want to see it.
Thank you, Legends. The Ashes cards are pretty. But they could be prettier if they had foil. If they had that sweet, sweet foil.
Or that gold inking.
Oh,
that's the best
that
thing
gold
about the Digimon
inking,
card.
that metallic,
I have
that
one
metallic
here.
ink. Oh my god.
Wait, like look at this. Look at this.
It's so pretty.
Oh, you
I
can't
just
really
want-
tell. There's like gold filigree throughout that entire card, which was a
For
terrible
the
example,
legs.
but that's all I got. This Metal Greymon too. Oh, these are my trading cards. Do you ever play Ashes, Jen?
I don't think I have.
I would teach you, but I agreed not to feed Isaac's ego any further.
You don't need to. It's fine.
Who did you
It's-
agree with?
What's up?
Wait, is this in writing?
I just decided. The more he talks, the more I think we should not keep encouraging him. Alright, we're gonna do this. I don't have a fish, so I guess we're not gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Well, that was dumb. Why did I do that? I guess we're gonna do... Nope, I don't want that. Stop. Stop.
Hurry up, Lindsay.
Stop. Sure.
Jen, just so I can make sure that we get this question in, and you can answer this after your turn. You don't have to answer it right now, but I'll give you an opportunity to think about it. We like to ask every guest that we have on, because we're working on a game called Life After Dungeon, and it kind of focuses a lot on death and what people leave behind. And we just wanted to get the more perspective from people. And we wanted to ask, what would you like to be remembered for?
Oh.
But you
Whoa.
can answer it after your turn. Don't you worry. Think on it. Think on it. But I can't
This is
wait.
a heavy question to try to answer while
you're
you're
in
in combo.
yeah. But I can't wait to hear what your answer is, because I always found them interesting and very sweet. You can throw me a curveball and make yours be like menacing. I want to be remembered for taking over the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's kind of this question of like, who will be around to remember?
That is true.
Because I don't have any plans to have children. I have a niece. So I guess, what do I want her to remember about me? I want to be remembered for being fun.
Awesome.
I do like that.
Yeah. And not fitting into the... Well, that's not even what I want to say. It's more of like being a woman who, did well in a man's world. Which engineering very much is male dominated,
Yeah, I'm sure.
particularly the defense industry.
I was gonna say, I've heard your stories.
Well, it's awesome.
By the way, if you guys ever have a friend who works in the defense industry, great drinking stories. Just take them out for a drink, listen to the stories. They probably have some really good ones.
Yeah, we have a lot of, hey, you want to hear some bullshit?
Why do I
I feel like everyone has those stories, but...
Yeah, but when it's a woman in a male-dominated world, I feel like they generate funnier and quicker than most people's stories.
I mean, board games is also sort of male-dominated, at least it
It was certainly when I
used
started.
to be.
Yeah, it's a little bit better
it's
now.
still very male-dominated,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But I very much am looking forward to the day where we can say that's no longer the case.
Yes, me too. This is just, we're gonna have to take this, because this is getting ridiculous. I can't handle all these cards.
Well, I think that's a really good goal and a hope Jen, and what a nice memory to leave to your niece as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious now what other people's answers have been. You're like, I want to be remembered for making a real good pie.
That's great. I wish that was most people's answers.
It's surprisingly we
then I'd have a lot
yet.
more pie in my life. That would be excellent. But we had a lot of joy. Being leaving people with having fun, good creations, being remembered for being a good mom, being remembered for just leaving a positive impact on the world. And we have a lot of those things, and it's interesting to see what kind of ties people to those answers as well. And I just think it's so much good information to have as we approach Life After Dungeon, to kind of get these perspectives as different people and what they would like to be remembered for. It'll be interesting. I think as we start having second guests, Lindsey, maybe we should start asking what they don't want to be remembered for. Because the second time we have a guest on, it would be interesting, because I think that's going to be part of the dynamic of what we have within the game, and it's the things that they regret and the things that they did well within their life, and how that impacts the afterlife world that we're building.
All right, you get a free card, Isaac.
Yay! More cards for me. I'm gonna take this American coot. You old coot.
I need fish. I need fish everywhere. I need all the fish right now.
All right, we got 4 minutes to finish this entire round. Let's go. Come on, we can do this.
Yeah, there's no freaking way I'm gonna play that. That bird costs way too much money.
It's in the bird feeder.
Alright, my turn. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, because I love to play birds. Boom. Done. And what? Select a bird.
American coot. These omnivorous
go into
birds
this
eat a
one
lot of
because it's gonna be
algae,
faster
but
for me to
also
play.
seeds, fish, insects, and
Man,
mollusks.
that is a lot of mice.
Lindsey, you
deal with that
can't
much
talk
mice.
about these mice or think about these mice. You just have to take your turn. We got 3 minutes before I'm going to be dragged out of here into a Digimon hell.
You're so ridiculous. I need none of these things. I need none of these things. This is just... Right? If it's not in the... Roll any dice not in the bird feeder. So if I do this, I'll get more points. Yeah, roll it. I got 1. That was really sad.
Worth it!
Oh, laugh at me, Isaac.
Let's see what Jen's board has evolved into. Ooh. A common loon. We have loons
common loon.
and coots.
The horned lark is cool. I wonder where that lives.
The great egret.
Isaac, I don't... Who's the... Wait, who's the owl?
Me.
Is that you? That's just... went on your board and I just thought it said bullshit. But
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I didn't want to say it.
I know.
don't worry, I'll say it for you. Are you going for my fish combo? That's where all the fish cards have been going.
Yeah, now the bush shit's a great bird. Look at all the friggin' eggs that bird lays. It's great.
I need cards. If I'm gonna grab birds, I'm gonna take 2 random cards because I don't know what I want, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna play this bird. When activated, all players gain 1 from the supply.
Are you gonna activate it? Don't worry about it.
No,
Just play it.
Boom. There. I'm gonna go, and it's you. Oh, another bird. And moving on. Moving on. Then I get to draw 2 cards. If you do, discard 1 from hands. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw this one, and this one, and this one.
I don't feel like I ever got my food engine to the point where I could sustain the card engine that I built.
I don't want this one.
Oh yeah,
This
I was food
gross.
poor the whole game.
I don't
Yeah.
want that bird. It makes me upset. That bird makes me very, very upset. Now it's your turn.
So much emotion
I
tied
know.
to these birds.
Yes. Well, you know, when it all comes down to it, we have to, you know, it's getting close to the wire. We have only so much limited time, and these
I don't
birds are starting to make me angry instead of make me happy. Especially.
I don't have any eggs. Here we go. Fine. Are you happy now? Are you happy that I have eggs?
So Lindsay described the Mississippi kite as like a violent bird, but really the Canada goose is out here like up for grabs, and I think that bird's way more violent.
I get more food if I put it over here. That doesn't probably matter.
I know this
Like-
is not what the bird's name is, but it kind of is super close to this, and it's the hooded gangster, but I want to say gangster. The hooded mer gangster.
You have a gangster?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He has a big old hat on his head. It's great, natural hat.
Oh, I should read my cards. Alright, we gotta get to the next turn because my next turn's super cool. So I get to play a bird.
We can do this. We can do this. We can all take these turns. We have exactly 0 minutes to go, but let's
Go,
finish this out.
Isaac.
We can finish it out. We can finish it out.
Oh, we're gonna finish it out. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hurry.
we got this. We got this.
Alright, so what bird did you say was really scary?
The Canada goose.
Don't ask her questions, Lindsay. It's her turn.
Oh, the Canadian goose is straight evil.
Like, you see a bunch of those in a park, you're like, I'm not gonna go in that park. That park has been taken over by the Canadian Air Force. I will be leaving it alone.
Alright, I need food. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this worm. Oh, I have to discard a card if I want that worm. Goodbye, hooded gangster.
That can't possibly be what that card's called.
You watch, he's getting discard right now. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on with our lives. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and we're gonna grab this card. This card.
Fudgesicles.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna grab this, and we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna grab that. And then, oh shoot! Yeah, but I need that, so I can't do that. And then we're gonna move on with our lives. And yep, we're gonna gain that. Oh, but there's nothing in the supply, so I can't do that, and we're good. Woo!
Are we good? Are we good now,
Woo!
Isaac?
Woo! Kind of. I have just enough berries to live my best life.
Alright,
Let's
we're
see if
gonna
I have
play.
enough
Yes.
eggs.
Select a bird to
Exactly
spend
2
an
turns
egg.
left, and I'm gonna play 2 birds, and we're gonna see if that's gonna do anything for me.
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
I think
That's 3
Jen's.
points.
I think Jen's got us beat on the
I think so.
On the water.
the water here. That's
I am-
that's
it doesn't
5
matter.
water.
I am-
Honestly, I never drew anything else. Like, it was like, oh, more water birds. I guess I'm playing water birds.
Water bird.
Water bird.
There's a lot of water birds.
So many water birds. That osprey is vicious, though.
Look at the blood on the fish.
I know, it's screaming. It's screaming. That bird is screaming.
So is the fish.
And it's just like, ah! The bird is so sad.
Oh,
that's
we're
right.
gonna eat a house wren. Delicious. Okay.
What's the point of putting food on a bird?
Because they stash it, they store it for later, like squirrels.
Yeah, but what good does that do me in my game?
It's a point at the end.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs are points. Tucked cards are points. Stashed food is points. Points. It becomes point salad at this point. Just
Point
Go,
salad.
and then we're gonna go and get rid of this bird's
I'm gonna
egg.
be 1 fish bird short.
Baltimore Oriole.
Of all my
Orioles
dreams.
weave pouch nests that
Yeah,
hang from a tree.
I'm gonna-
I blame
I'm-
you specifically
All
for
right,
that.
y'all, this is your last turn. You can do it.
I'm gonna be 1 giant bird short. I needed birds with wingspans over 65 centimeters, and I only got 5.
You can this,
Alright,
Lindsay. Don't
this.
think about it. Just do. I'm gonna shoot my cannon in celebration of Lindsay's incredibly quick turn. Boom, cannon. Boom, cannon.
Oh shit! I didn't want to do that.
Did you guys
no!
know that you could shoot the cannon? You have it too, Jen, in your background.
You can what?
What?
If you click on the cannon in your background, you can shoot it. But only on the animated version, Jen. If you're on the animated.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Shoot.
talk that.
Oh, I'm on Lindsay's background. Oh shoot! Wow.
Isn't that weird? We can shoot all these birds down. I feel like
I think that's what I heard before then because I had chosen a card. I was like, why did it make a cannon noise?
that's what the bird
Yeah.
sounds like.
Got it.
Oh, I heard about this bird. I forget what it's called. That can like perfectly mimic any sound it hears. And it like often makes a sound of chainsaws because they're cutting down its forest. It's really sad.
Oh.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
It's the sound it hears. Just that sound.
Yeah, we're gonna eat that woodpecker.
And what's really interesting is that sometimes when like people are lost in the woods, they're like following that bird because it's just shouting out, "Help! Help!" And like because that's what they've been shouting out, so they think it's other people and they're going towards them, and it's not. It's just the bird.
God,
There's definitely birds
traumatizing.
in our
Very much
neighborhoods
so.
that imitate the car alarm sound.
I don't have any of these creepy ghost birds that you all seem to have in your area.
Select the bird.
Michigan doesn't have mockingbirds.
No, we just have sandhill
Eastern
cranes, which
kingbird.
go for your
The
eyes. So
kingbird
you have to like,
just
when you move
lays
to
its
Michigan,
Alright,
you're like,
let's
hey,
see
when you see the
one.
cranes, don't let them near your eyes. They like to eat them.
All right, let's see who did this. It's the dramatic part.
I know.
Y'all.
I don't
who
think it was
won?
me.
Who won? This is so traumatizing. Oh my god. Yes! Oh.
How did I
Oh, it's
lose?
still going.
I had 8 birds in my
gosh.
waterfowl thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus! I'm so
Does it keep
close.
going?
Good job, Jen. At least Lindsay didn't win. And that's makes everyone happy.
God.
Ooh, 1 point.
Yep, 1 point.
Oh, that's
Woo!
embarrassing.
That's
I
amazing.
still don't understand this game.
You'll get it one day. All right,
I
well,
will
we
get
have
it
to
one
cut
day.
cut it off here real quick because I need to go and play some games, some more games. But it was absolutely lovely having you on, Jen. If people want to go ahead and find you, where can they find you?
You can't.
All right. Well, you get.
I have
Anyway.
yeah, I have Twitter and Facebook, but I don't use them. So, you know, if you're looking for Tuesday Bear, make sure you get on the Tuesday Night Games mailing list, and
There you
when that comes up,
And yell at
that'll
Alan
be
to
it.
get the demo of the game
Yeah,
up. so
yell
we
at
can all play it.
Alan for
Yeah,
for this
tell him
and
we
a
want-
myriad of other reasons.
we want
Yeah,
Tuesday
if
Bear.
you see the owner of Tuesday Night Games anywhere, just yell at him.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. If you guys want to go ahead and find us, we're at www.rosegauntlet.com. You can find us on our social medias, Instagram and Twitter at Rose Gauntlet, and we're on various other things. Thank you for tuning in today, and we will join you next Wednesday. We're changing it up. We're changing it up to Wednesday. We're going to see how that works. We'll see you Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central. Thank you all. Bye.
See ya.